Right. Raid time. Almost. Time. Raid time. Exciting stuff, Irony.
Flawless intro, by the way.
Huh?
A flawless intro.
Oh, that asshole! Get on your fucking auction house mount! What's intros? I've been working on them. Sell.
At least it's better than 90% of the intros I see out there.
Well, they're going down to 3,000 now. Unit price 2,980.
I was watching a YouTube video. Looked quite interesting, but it literally opened up with, hey, 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 it's your boy, blank. Because fuck that.
Hey, 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 it's Fat Abbott.
Yeah. I am not going there.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Right, let me just convert to raid. Let's promote this sexy beast to tank. And let's do the invites.
Oh dear.
Do we get any new invites? We got one new sign up. Who signed up? Dip it, that's fine. Right, cool, let's jump over.
I guess. Greeting.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Heyo.
Is nobody accepting my raid invites? Because I'm spamming them like...
Yeah, somebody made a group somehow and you couldn't.
I was just trying to summon Dip it.
You guys suck. Right. Who are we missing? We're missing nobody. Everyone's here, everyone's online. Cool. Let's kill some boss raids. Sweet. Aaron, you know those core fight crystals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all sold. I literally just sold 58 of them.
God damn, how much a pop?
I think I came out with about 170 grand afterwards. Sweet.
Oh, jeez.
Aaron, you know those core fight crystals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all sold. I literally...
Did you buy it at the auction house and then just put it all back on?
I bought it at the auction house for about, I think it was about 2,000 gold each, because I thought I needed 40. But now I realised that you don't. Only the people that craft all the thingies need them. So, like, you know, blacksmithers, what's the other one? Blacksmithers, leather workers, tailorers, all that usual jazz. Oh, chain stuns, so fucking good. Guys, for those that weren't here last week, just ensure when you pick up the anima powers off these guys, you do not pick up the one that knocks people back. And if you're picking up the stun one, make sure you let me know before we do the boss fight, when we get to the boss fight, because you'll be needed to do something special.
Any designated stun takers?
No, not really. Nice irony.
Thought I could fly.
Yeah.
I thought wrong.
They're not flying in the more yet, remember? Ooh. Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna go around, kill mobs till we get all 4 buffs. We're also gonna stun dogs when we take them on, because they fear a lot. Fucking stuns! Ah!
Game is stuttering something awful.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's been all day.
Patrol
to be
coming.
fair.
Prioritize the dogs on that patrol if we ninja pull them. Say we ninja pull them, if blue ninja pulls them. Yeah, nuke the dogs down and keep them stunned. Yeah, Fixie, I was looking at a website earlier to see if I could figure out what was best in terms of the legendaries, because I wasn't necessarily going to go for the legendary waste I went for, but the new Paladin one just does not work well. Although they recommend that, but they still have the old tooltip on there of 30 seconds. So
Yeah, probably not updated yet.
nah. But they're like, if you're Kyrian, you should take. If we go what? Oh, you're on about the follower. Oh, alright. Why is it good if you go him? For fuck's sake. Don't do this to me.
I didn't realize Divine Bell would pull all of those, sorry.
Divine Toll releases a blast of overcharge animate at your target's location dealing. Reduces the cooldown of Divine Toll by 4 seconds per affected enemy. Yeah, but that only reduces Divine Toll by 20 seconds and only gives you 15 seconds of the thing anyway. I mean, for Mythic Plus maybe, but it depends. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing Mythic Plus wise at the minute, because I haven't really got a group. I've been talking to Scary about doing it with you and him, if no one else is on, or you guys struggle for numbers, but yeah, I'm more worried about that later. I'm just happy to do one a week at the moment. I was a bit gutted I didn't get a plus 10 done this week, but I got a nice shield, which I'm using.
I wanted to do a 10 with you last night.
Yeah, so here's the thing. The guy I work with that I'm trying to that will potentially join this guild was he's helping a couple of the new guys that work for us get into WoW, and they asked me would I tank a few dungeons, or I offered to be fair. But that's afterwards, and I saw you were in there. I thought, fuck, I really wish I'd done it now. That's alright, sorry. We'll worry about who's got what when we get to the boss, yeah? How many have we got left to get? 1. No, 2.
2.
Yeah. 2.
Does anyone else see the green beams coming at me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you get those beams, I think you will do 15% more damage and healing.
If you get these beams, you die.
Yeah, 15%.
Right. What next?
Do the powers change week by week?
It seems so.
Yeah, they're different for me this week.
I think it's random for the people, not necessarily the powers themselves.
Does anyone know if there's been any changes to this raid? I know the Sylvanas and rage time has changed, but that's irrelevant, I guess, at the minute.
Also, the boss we struggled on has been nerfed a bit.
That's what I was getting at, to be fair, Baranka. What's changed? The frequency of his abilities?
Some stuff doesn't hurt that much anymore.
I mean, it's a shame we didn't kill it before nerf, but to be honest with you, it was such a hard boss. I think we did well for, you know, what we were dealing with.
Stay near me, Shadow.
On the upside, Monty, you didn't miss out on any boss kills last week, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, the guy said you held off just for me.
Yeah, that was it. We sabotaged ourselves just to make sure you were involved.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
Team players, that's what we're like. Dear. Hey, what's that? Anima power. Oh. Ooh.
How many people have you got with the stun immunity?
Don't know. Let's get up to the boss room and have that discussion. Right. So you took a talent, so you can't jump.
Yeah, up 30% means that.
Yeah, but you know what jumping does? It's what everybody does when they think it makes them move a little bit faster to get somewhere. They just spam the jump button in the hope that they reach the clear patch quicker than if they were running. But no, you don't need to jump. Right. Yeah, eat the feast, guys. I'm going to chuck 2 markers down on the floor, either side of the boss. I'm going to put them quite close to the boss, because there's no need for them to be too far. Okay. Just for those that weren't here, so we don't need to know about any of the tank abilities. Oh shit, I'm looking at the wrong notes. That's helpful, isn't it? I mean, this boss is quite straightforward. There's a phase where there's mist. Just stand on the clear area. Alright, there's 4 clear areas that appear around the boss like an arrow. Probably, I think it's those pointed patterns on the floor, on the edge of the circle the boss is in. So just look for a light up area, run into it, job done. If you guys get targeted by Chains of Eternity, run to a marker. If you're near the blue marker, run to the blue marker. If you're near the green marker, run to the green marker, okay? Don't sort of panic and, I don't know, run off to arse end of nowhere. Just run to the blue or green markers. Now, I know Asara is one of them. Is that how many people have got the immune to stun?
I have it, so me and Izzy can do it like last week, I guess.
Yeah, so if you keep the green side under wraps and Isara takes the blue side under wraps. Is that alright, Sarah? You got the blue
Yeah.
side? Yep, cool. Yeah, so if you get targeted by chains, guys, stand on the blue marker and green marker. If you're a melee DPS, do not get caught between those markers. Scary. Because you will be one shot. So nobody should be between the blue and green markers apart from Drew, sorry, and Isaru. That's it. Ready? Soothe the boss and all that kind of stuff. And just stand on the clear stuff. There really isn't too much tactically on this to avoid. You might get targeted by predators, How? If you do, just spread out. Don't be near anybody. But to be fair, you guys can all spread out loosely anyway, so...
Can people take more flasks so the thingy cauldron disappears?
I took 2.
Yeah, I just don't want it wasted.
Yeah.
All it tucks effort.
Of course. Right, yeah, so, yeah, the blue and green markers, just for Dippet's benefit one more time. If you get targeted by chains, stand on the blue or green marker. Do not, if you don't, you're going to get one shot wherever you are.
Make sure that either Sanctum or Drew Eagle is standing in front of you.
Guys, come on, for fuck's sake. It's not you, it's Scary. He's just had to go AFK. I wouldn't risk it, Dippet. Descartes, just whatever you need to do, be quick. Who we lost? Descartes, what's going on?
He's eye fricked.
No, we'll go get him. Yeah, if you remove them, you have to run to all the spawning points of the anima. Right, whilst Descartes is just getting the anima he's after, does anybody have any quick questions about the boss fight that they're not sure of?
I've watched the video, but is there anything else really scary apart from the chains, or is it just a case of nuke?
No, just chains probably the worst of it. Just stand in the clear areas, dip it. They tend to be that pattern on the floor around the circle that's around the boss. But yeah, the only other thing really is, yeah, just standing in the good shit, really.
How long was the fight last time, Blue?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Tell us when we kill it if we were faster or slower.
Yeah, I don't think it was too long.
Is this a pop bloodlust at the end rather than start?
Yeah. The boss at 10% health tends to just get incredibly buffed, so we really need bloodlust for his last 10%.
Just trying to plan cooldowns.
Okay. What, so you can cheese the logs and get, you know, a legendary percent out? Is that what we're after, yeah?
Always.
So, Dakota. Just gonna throw it out there that, yeah. Did you pick the knockback one by accident?
Yes, I suppose talking about making himself large.
I didn't get the reference, but now he said yeah, and you said that, I get it now. Right, as soon as you're ready, I'm pull timer in, alright? Alright. Yep, so remember, do not stand between blue and green. That's
5,
for Isaru
4,
and Drew.
3, 2, 1.
Spread out if you've been targeted by that. Alternatively, stand on me as a tank so I get feared.
1.
Brilliant. Fuck my life.
Beware.
Mists, look for the clear area. Okay, well, 2 of you shouldn't have died.
I'm assuming he wasn't talking about me though.
Are you dead?
Well, yeah, I died because you died. I was next in line to get punched in the
Oh,
face.
right, yeah. I don't know who stood on me, but someone stood on me and got feared me, and I got killed because I couldn't pop any cooldowns.
3, 2, 1, 3.
Chains, get ready to move to green or blue. Trampus is on blue. Sarah's in the way. That's how you do it, boys. Lovely. Stay there till it's done. Right, you're all good there, Trampus. Well done.
Three, 2.
Got chains coming up. Pixie, nice. Behind Drew, perfect. After this, it'll be mists.
Beware.
Okay, watch where it's clear. Okay, there you go. Need a green marker. I think it's only the 3 does.
Yeah, it might go up on heroic, but we don't need to worry about that yet.
Yeah. Wild, can you kite it just a little bit back, mate, so there's more gap between blue and the boss? That's my fault. Brilliant. Good job, mate. That's spot on. Level 2.
3, 2.
Chains coming up. Okay. Oh, Saru. Oh, you'll be fine as Saru,
Oh, he
right?
doesn't need to worry.
Yeah. I assume he'll be fine. Yeah, he's fine. He's got this. Right. Who stood on me at the start? The Predators, how?
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Oh. Drew's down, so if you get the marker, you need... Sorry, the change, you need to go to the blue marker now. I remember it's Soothe the boss. Ah, good job. Prioritize battle res and Drew when we can too.
Three, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Tuck, run to blue. Nicely done. Good job.
2, 1.
Got mist coming up in 4 seconds, guys. Drew's alive again, by the way.
Beware.
Right, you can be near the middle for a second if you want an easier ride to the clear area. Nice. Bloodlust, let's do it. Thank you. Good chains. No animus left now. Still got 20 odd seconds on Bloodlust, so no problem.
1 minute in rage. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna need cooldowns galore here, boys and girls.
Do you want to try kiting? See if that does anything.
I'm a man, I can take this shit. I'm not a man, I'm running. For this shit.
I was manly for 2 seconds.
This seems to have to be a repeat of last time where we had no tanks when he died. Tell you what, Wild, we are so fucking squishy. You are a better runner than me, though, to be fair. In fact, Wild, I've got an idea. Next time we could just ping taunts from one end of the room to the other.
Secure the area.
Secure the area.
Lady Proudmore, we could use
I froze. Alright, the car, I froze. I was scared.
Of course, High Lord. The Terragru's essence is still tethered to its master.
The Terragru's essence is still tethered to its master.
To open the way into the fortress above.
The jailer will unleash all his fury upon us. We must not falter. Prepare yourselves. The Sanctum of
Prepare yourselves.
awaits.
Rebel scum.
Ebonblade, secure the portal.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
We will draw their main forces to us. Champions, find a way to thwart the jailer's plan.
Let's get plan thwarting. Is it I next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I isn't too bad to do either. It's just the beam mechanics you've got to be careful of.
Seems like fun.
I was going to say, Tippet's favourite stuff.
Dip it, yeah, you might as well just get hit straight away. And
Yeah, I'm just here for the
for the loot. No,
Wide a bit. Easy enough to dodge. It's fine.
the mechanic is relatively
Nice, yes,
simple.
thanks, that really helps.
The area we fight him on is like a curved sort of C-shaped platform, and you go from one end of the sea to the other using an extra action button when he does the beam.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, so it really isn't too like you'll be fine. The hard part is
Yeah,
balancing.
the beam's easy. It's the swirlies you have to worry about.
Yeah, if you get hit by a swirly, you have to run and gather your 3 sort of soul fragments. It's also nuking down the ads as well, just making sure we balance the DPS because they need to die at the same time.
I think you just split it into 2 straight groups, do you?
Yeah, well, I try. I struggled to balance them last week, but the best of it is, I mean, 1 or 2 of the DPS just swap sides of the room. We have to kite them separately as well, otherwise I think they do damage or take less damage.
Well, yeah, I'll just keep an eye on the thing like last time, and if I see one going lower, I'll go in the other one.
Yeah, that's fine, that's good.
We've got almost 50 up range.
Stygian Embers. I hugged the left ear, guys. Don't need to pull any Unnecessary trash.
They want those berries.
Is there berries in here?
Yeah, didn't someone say the quantity got nerfed?
Isn't there only one of them as well? Well, I heard there wasn't many.
Super armor type.
Stabby Gandalf.
I wonder if they fixed the fucking Mailroom Madness boss in the market.
To run against it to pull the thing down.
Yeah, run away from it to pull the boss down to the platform. That will be a heroic tactic. Oh, I've got it too, mate.
Yeah, I stopped for me as well.
I don't remember if it was here last week. Oh, look at the
It's
stream.
gone up.
Oh,
It's
it
just
was.
gone up.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it has. I see it.
I suppose when you kill enough trash, it cools the eye in, so...
Yeah, what it's doing is it's sort of flying around at the minute.
Yeah, look, assassin!
Assassins.
They just look like stabby Gandalfs to me now.
Gandalf rolled an assassin. Rouge.
Have you seen the new Lord of the Rings game coming out?
No?
No?
You play through the storyline as Gollum.
That might actually be super interesting.
It's sort of like a platform sneaky game.
Stealth.
Oh, well, fuck that then. I'm anything but stealthy.
It looked interesting.
Yeah, see, I always do this thing where I start being stealthy in games like that, and then I get to the point where I'm thinking, fuck it.
I think I did that with Dishonored.
Yeah, with Dishonored 2 I started doing that, and Dishonored. But also when we were playing, what was that game, that Tom Clancy game? Not Breakpoint, Wildlands.
Wildlands.
Yeah, when I played that with Foizel, and he was being stealthy, because we were in a camoed van that matched the army we were invading the base of. And I decided to go to town and start shooting everybody, not realizing he didn't want me to do that. And
I think I was in that car as well.
yeah.
It's the one with the great... It was the base with the massive tunnel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Like we can just sneak in. Next thing you know, we're hearing his...
He's married now, isn't he, Foizel?
He is.
Is he? Little Sammy?
Yeah, he got married last month, wasn't it? I think it was on Facebook.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that he ever speaks to us anymore, like, but, you know, still got him on Facebook. Yeah, him and Rachel finally tied the knot.
Yeah, they've been together for ages. And they already had like a house and pets together, did they not?
Yeah, he also works with her and her mum, doesn't he? In whatever finance or accountancy firm they work in. Run away from the edge, guys, with the chains, please. Nice. Good
Maybe
job.
was this degree not in like some sort of marine biology or something?
I don't know, he ended up being in some sort of finance department of a business, I just remember that much. I don't know, his girlfriend's mum is one of the managers or directors or something. Yeah. Although since he's
He
been...
up on here a few months ago, very, very, very briefly.
Yeah, I saw him, he logged on his character that's still in the guild. But him and Charlie have gone off and done their own thing now, haven't they? The whole, we don't want a mythic raid, but actually we do want a mythic raid, so we're going to sneak off to Torren Realm. Thanks, guys.
We just don't want to mythic with you.
Well, yeah.
By you, I mean us.
Yeah. Sounds very Amper-esque, doesn't it?
Dakota, can I have a Meiji table?
Stay away from the edge,
Pretty
guys.
please.
What does that rock do?
What
It's
rock?
lost
Field kit.
field kit.
What's it
Gotta
do?
be for an achievement or something, right?
Let's see. We've got 2 healers on that side. Oh, I'm not gonna. Let's not separate Dakota and Wild. Let's keep them on the same team.
Yeah, you better put me with Wild, because, you know, otherwise you're just going to die and so will he.
Oh, sorry. Anytime we split the raid now, Moo, I'll make sure you're in Wild's group. I know if I don't, I know it'll be a problem. You have less healing to do for a start. Being you'll be ignoring me. Groups 1 and 2, we're going to do the blue side that I'm about to put down.
I think Dakota's getting us mixed up, Shadow.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't say anything.
Right.
He's just going to say all you English guys sound the same.
So the only thing you guys have to worry about, just as a reminder for the newcomers, fractured soul. So if you see a white swirly on the floor, move out of it. If you're stood in it when it goes off, your soul splits into 3, and you have to collect just by walking through each of your soul fragments to return to your normal running speed. Then you've got Annihilating Glare. So he'll either face the pile at the edge of the platform on the green side or the blue side. So if he faces the green side, we run to the pile on the blue side and use the extra action button like we did to get to the blue side a minute ago. Or vice versa. He'll face one way and slowly come across the platform towards us, either anti-clockwise or clockwise. Every 25% of his health going down, the ads will spawn. So 1 will be tanked on the blue side by me, 1 will be tanked on the green side by Wild. So again, 1 and 3 are with me, 2 and 4 with Wild. He does a dot that drops a pool every time it expires. So yeah, if you get a dot on you, try and stand near the edge of the platform, as in the outside edge, not the inside edge. That's pretty much it. And somebody will get Desolation Beam, so stay away from that targeted person. That's the basics. But I think we'll be fine. I can't remember when we tank swap. Is it after every death link? I think it is. So yeah, so odds and evens of the groups. Yeah, that's it. So we swap on death links. Cool. Thanks, Swan. Right, cool. We're saving Bloodlust to phase 3.
5, 4.
But I think Tote knows when to use it.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Right, run to the green side, guys. Head to that part. Just use the extra action button as soon as you get to it. Should phase change in a second. Oh, maybe it's 66% then. Oh, there we go. Right, so then that'll spawn on the blue side and of the green side. So we just nuke it down. If you get a dot, just stay away from Fixie and stay near the edge of the room. Right, slow down on R1. So the blue side slow down. I think Shadow will help on the green side, so don't worry too much. Right.
Speed up.
Speed up, speed up, speed up. So if you just move out of that Saru, nice. Okay. Sweet. Good job, guys. That's stage 1. And that's the fight. The last phase is kind of like a soft end rage. Okay, green, blue side, blue side, blue side. Stampede and Roar, if we've got one, would be great. Thank you very much. Very nice, very nice. Very good Stampede and Roar. Happy with that. I think we've got one more ad phase. Oh, that's the end of our phase, yep. I think after this, it will be... I'm going to kite next to the thing here. I think that's it in terms of the ad phases after this. Ease up a little bit on ours, just until the other guys catch up a bit.
They look about the same to me.
Yeah, we should be alright. The other one's a little bit behind.
7, 6.
Stop. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Okay, as soon as we're in position, Tuck, you can Bloodlust. By the way, I don't want to be that guy looking at DPS meters, but anybody notice that Hunter's had a buff this week?
Nope, didn't happen.
Green, 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 and then there's Barranca sneakily in there at 5th. Oh, irony. Oh dear.
I survived. I'm the best.
You best or you bubbled?
No, I've still got bubble.
There you go, guys. Nice easy fight.
Ooh.
Fuck! I don't want a Frost Shard.
What do these Stygian Embers do?
They're
They used
currency.
to upgrade the shards.
Yeah, so if you get shards, you can upgrade them to a slightly stronger version with Stygian Embers and the corresponding crystal. It's a currency for trading in dips.
So these shards, are they like the things that we want to socket?
Not those.
No.
The Shard of Tel or the Shard of Off, yes. But the other things he was talking about, the Stygian stuff, I don't think so.
Yeah, so the thing I'm about to link in the wrong chat. Oh man, I just saw I've got Memory of Divine Resonance. Oh shit, where is it?
Gladstone.
Yeah, there you go, Dip It. That thing I've linked in guild chat, that's one of the domination socket shards. But that's, as you can see, a frost one. But you could trade that in for a slightly stronger one using the Stygian things you're getting from this run as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was one that gives me actual damage, not fucking healing or other shite.
Yeah, well that one like gives an absorb damage, which is fine, but I don't really want it. So I'm going for the blood ones.
Yeah, for you, obviously, stuff that gives you shields and bleeds and healing and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you get your set bonuses from, isn't it? So I've gone for a leech one in my chest piece.
But it seems to be that the head is the item that has like the secondary bonus from having the 3 coloured things, and the others just all seem to be like sockets to put whatever you want in.
I don't.
Heads
That chest I
and-
just linked you is free set.
Yeah. Heads, chests, and I think some shoulders do.
Ah, maybe
Could be wrong on
yeah.
that.
I think someone said the other day it might be class specific.
Yeah, for everyone it's a head,
Maybe.
shoulders, chest, and then depending on what it is, it's class specific.
Yeah, so for me, I think it was gloves and braces as plate wearers.
Shadow, for us, it's belt and boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow, I built a set of those goggles as well last night, thanks to Irony. So I've got 230 head on now, which replaced my legendary, and then I changed my waist to the 235 legendary. I'll tell you what, it's so good being able to use an ult to buy... I know you lose 50 embers at a time or whatever, but to transfer the embers... Is that right? Is it embers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole ash or whatever.
Sorry, Ash. Yeah, because I was like 400 short, but even though I haven't got there on my hunter yet, the bone guy was there. But it was a ghosty looking bone guy, but I could still use him as a vendor. So it's very ult friendly. Yeah. Yeah?
Well, if any, just so everyone knows, I can make rank 5 rings.
Nice. I was desperately... In fact, Monty, what... Can you make high rank waists? As in 4, not 5 or 6. Because I stupidly had to buy one from the auction house last night, but I didn't think to ask anybody in guild if they could make them.
No, I haven't crafted any of them.
Perfect, that's fine.
There's a section in Guild Info tab that lists what legendaries we know people in the guild can make and what rank.
Okay. The 9. Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Step in, step out.
Shadow,
Boss dies.
So let's just say I want you to make a 5 out of a 3 for me. Do you need anything other than the 40 Porphyite crystals?
Just normal crafting materials for whatever your rank is.
Yeah, but let's just say, I don't know, even if I went and bought a rank 3 or 4 on the age, just saying, I'm not saying I will, but is that all you need to then upgrade it by the 2, just the 40 crystals?
You don't
No.
upgrade it. Yeah.
Crafted with them. I need to make the 2-tier, the upgrade token first, and then when I craft the ring, I put that token in, and it upgrades it 2 levels from
Yeah.
whatever level I'm crafting it at. So if I craft a 1 and put a token in, I get a 3.
It's a crafting item,
Right,
dip it,
so-
rather than an
so
item you use.
I can't buy a base item, give it to Shadow, and get him to upgrade that.
It's-
He has to craft it.
He has to, because it's a BOP crafting. It's no different from like crafting, I don't know, for example, that. You know, to upgrade an item you make, it works very similar to that. Would that be fair to say, Shadow?
Yeah, it's just from what I can gather, you can't actually like use those tokens to upgrade a ring you already own. You have to have a ring of higher level to use that as the upgrade.
Yeah.
Unless you craft the ring from scratch with the lower base item in the first place.
It's basically, yeah, as Tuck says, it's used for the people that craft the rune crafter gear. It's not used for people to upgrade their legendaries. For you, Dip It, you would still go into the auction house and you would find a 252 or a 246 or whatever item it is to upgrade to. But the crafters, they need to use them. Right, anyway, the 9. A lot of shit going on in this fight. It is just a case of stay out the bad shit, mostly. Okay? If you get the debuff called... It's the Frosty debuff. Oh, like there's so much shit to read on this fight. Is it Fragments of Destiny?
Yes.
So if you get Fragments of Destiny debuff, run to the skull marker first. There'll be 3 of you. Once you've been dispelled, move away from that marker. The last person to be dispelled that has all 3 debuffs will drop a pool of frost. And then you next move to the X and gather up. And then once there's a... Basically, you're dropping the pools as close as you can from skull across the back of the room to moon. That's Shards of Fragments of Destiny. So that's the most important thing. As we're going through this fight, there's only 3 mobs we're fighting. That's the 2 in front of us and the 1 floating behind us. Okay? Guys, can we do the same rotation for the dispels? Moo, Irony, Tuck. Or Moo or Irony and Tuck, you be the backup. By the way, Shadow, I found a video for it, so I'll link it at the end of the raid. It describes it. Right. Okay, so, very quickly, guys. Agatha will do some beams, a bit like the last boss, Denathrius, in the other raid. So if you see a black beam, stay off it. If you get hit by Mighty Impact, move away from other players. Ideally, run to the side of the room to detonate there. The boss is Aegis, that's more for me and Wild, so nothing to worry about on that front. If you see 4 purple fallen things, and they'll be appearing in the same spot every time, a player has to stay in it until it fully despawns. Otherwise, it'll do massive rave-wide damage. So 1 player in each. You don't need any more than that. Dots will apply to players and the players explode, so spread out for Mournful Dirge. And for Crushing Gaze, anybody who's not doing any of the above should help soak. Right, that's going to be during the first phase before the boss comes. Well, actually, this is all the way through the fight, I think. We need to kill the bosses at the same time. So, was it 10% health? And then they transition. So, both Signy and Kira need to be on 10% into your face. Thank you, Dakota. And then the third boss comes in, but the priority is on Signa and Kira. Signa... I think it's Signa. Signa will do an ability that will... Oh, I can't remember which way around it is. One of the bosses will do an ability that when they're at 100 energy will pull you in. If you're being pulled into a boss, run away from the boss because it will detonate at the end of the cast. If the boss is pushing you away, you need to get as close to it as possible because it will detonate outside of the circle around it, okay? Signy, I don't know. I'll be a fat tuck. I don't care. We're going to kill him. That's the main thing. So yeah, when these guys hit 100 energy, if they're pushing you away, run to them. If they're drawing you in, run away.
Did you mention the big Soaky Circle?
What, the 99% reduction?
No, the one where the thing like leaps on someone and you have to stack to sort of shed down.
I did say that, yes. Crushing Gaze, you have to stack on. That's pretty much it. Me and Wild will swap on 2 to 3 stacks. Well, as soon as our stacks drop. Keep trying to interrupt the bosses when they cast stuff. There's enough of you here, so someone should get an interrupt off.
Do we need to divide and conquer who we're focusing on to make sure we get the interrupt off?
Nope. Just go for whatever you want. I honestly, the DPS can go wherever they want with this. Just if one's going down quicker than the other, swap. As long as there's a couple on each, there should be enough interrupts. I'll be honest with you, Dip It, with the amount of Avenger's Shield and Divine Tolls I'll be throwing out, the interrupts probably aren't going to be that much of a shit anyway. Yeah, I'll take blue to start with then. Cool. We'll just tank in the middle. I'll just see which one you targeted, Wild, so I targeted the other one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Obviously, you can cleave these guys down as well.
Three, 2, 1.
Nuke the ads as well.
Beware.
They do need to be
dodge
interrupted.
speed. Would say.
They need to be interrupted as well. Stack of that.
Tank swap.
Run away, little girl.
Right, run away from the blue one. Just stay out that circle in the middle. Once she's finished casting it, you don't have to worry about it. There you go. The X will now be the next one that does its AoE, so we're going to stack up on that one. Yep, stack up. Bring it in. Stay inside the circle. I'll tank swap wild if you want. Wild, which one am I supposed to be tanking?
Blue.
Yeah. Right, yep, edge of the room. Or as far away from the rage as you can, that's fine.
Blue has in real life more than X.
Yeah, we need more damage on the blue marker. I thought both ads give debuffs. I'm sure they did last week. I take it you're taunting as soon as your stacks drop, Wild, yeah?
Run away, little girl.
Right, run away from blue.
Strike now, sisters.
You don't have to go too far away, guys. Just don't be in the black circle around her. That's basically it. Watch the black beams on the floor. On the floor.
3, 2, 1.
Stay stacked up. Good
You're
job on the
almost
beams, dip it. A bit more damage on... Are they
They're
close?
even, pretty even.
Yeah.
You've been sarcastic there.
Yeah, no, you haven't died from beams yet. I'm genuinely being serious.
I thought I just missed something.
No. I was trying to be funny more than sarcastic.
Well, it's just like Romornia, that one. I was fine with Romornia.
Right now, sisters. Soki. 4 players, Soki. Unless you've got fragments, then you really shouldn't soak.
1.
Nice.
We're bringing that stomp thing to the middle.
What's stomp
The
thing?
big AoE soak. It seems to be running off towards.
Oh yeah, I think people are confusing it with the fragments of destiny. I wouldn't run off to the edge with the Soak, guys.
I had something else as well, and then it. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I didn't specifically mean you.
Okay, run towards red, guys. Yeah, nice. Okay, away from the raids. Beautiful.
3, 2, 1.
We in the reduction then. Loud. Yeah, that's what, mate. Nice.
Three, two, one.
Well, that cool stays around for a while, doesn't it?
Is she going to be staying there for a while?
No. We're going to go out to the middle now and she'll be there for a little while once we're there. Right, where she is now, she's... Wait, I've got a fragment?
3, 2, 1.
I get dispelled while moving towards it.
I need dispelled. Monty needs a dispel.
Dispelling before they get over there.
Run towards the orange. Yeah, that's fine. Now run back. Yeah, if you get fragmented destiny, guys, run immediately to the nearest clear colour marker is at the back of the room.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry, Wild, I thought off you, mate. I was having some distractions. Soki on the 4 corners. Remember, stay in them until the boss is finished doing what it's doing.
3, 2, 1.
Right. Remember, if you get fragments of destiny, go near moon. If you haven't got it, don't worry. Good job on those fragments, guys. We can probably get Monty and Scary up. Up stack on the Welly. Nice. There you go, guys. GG. Easy.
Was I the only one that got the...
A lot what, Dibbit?
Boring.
Yeah, to be honest with you, heroic, it's a bit more, there's a bit more to it. Now, I don't know if that's been...
Well, I've been to Painsmith.
That's been nerfed this week, though, Tuck. That's the thing. Is that the one we were stuck on? Oh yeah, it'll still be hard, yeah.
Yes, that did just happen.
Do you guys seriously just jump off there instead of wait for the lift?
Yeah, there were 2 of them.
Wow.
I forgot the lift was there.
Elevator boss strikes again.
Staring at loot and not paying attention. Strikes again.
Sounds
Ooh,
about
you
right.
offering up, Dip it?
Well, she went, does anybody want? I assume she's offering it up.
Ooh.
Yep.
Apparently, I really want it.
Irony definitely wants it. Unless somebody rolls a 69 without specifically rolling a 69.
59s don't count, was it? Sorry.
There's a repair vendor here. For you.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You plummeted to your doom already.
Yeah, so sorry, you might want to repair after your incident. I don't know if it's worth equipping a domination shard, even if they don't match, just until you get 3 blood or something.
Can remove them for 2,500 Stygia.
Yeah.
And the rate we get it, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth doing.
Yeah, that thing is reusable.
Oh wait, you only buy it once?
Yeah.
Oh, it's totally fucking worth doing. Alright, that's fine.
I thought it was 2,500 Stygia a pop.
So it's definitely worth just using the gem then, because you don't destroy the gem, do you? Or do you?
No, I put mine in, took it out, upgraded it, put it back in again.
Sweet. I'm going to do that on the break then. I'm going to upgrade the gem and use it in my gloves. I suppose until you get 3 ready to socket, it doesn't really matter if you mix and match them if they're beneficial.
Yeah, you need to have the other set bonus item to have it anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean, so I might as well. That's alright, Tuck. I can make it too from the instance, no problem.
But yeah, just use the silver shide hard whistle just before you get to the left gate, and you can pretty much make it to the entrance.
I'll be honest with you, Shadow. I just run it. I'm a paladin tank. I mean, it's not really a.
Dip it. Appreciate it.
Ooh.
They're nice.
Damn it.
A lot of 100 rolls tonight.
Yeah, you fucking paladin's rolling 100. Can this paladin roll 100? Sorry, Nosep, I'm inspecting you now. Make sure you haven't already got them on. Or to kick your ass. Fixie, see next time you got loot you don't want, just whisper me first. Don't roll it out. Just remember, we're friends in other online games now. I can't even remember the game we were playing on Sunday, but that one. Sword of Darkness Online, was it?
Don't forget to interrupt the dogs, guys.
Did these ones fear? Of course they fear. I was just feared. What key did I get this week? Halls of Atonement 9. Oh, that's what to do.
Spires 10.
Blakefall!
Ah, rip.
Actually, no, because last week it went pretty well. It's not that bad actually with the new.
It's playful. I mean,
Don't say the. Just stop talking.
Fuck off.
Playful sucks. It really does.
The dungeon itself I hate, but with the new Apex is actually
Right,
not that
Tuck,
bad.
Mist only sucks because everybody farms it. It's absolutely boring. And like,
And it's got the stupid butterfly.
yeah, that fucking mist caller. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. We don't like.
No.
Oh,
Hey,
did you-
POE! Whoop, whoop. Congrats, legendary.
Nice.
Thanks.
See, told you there was some.
I still don't believe it. That's hacks. He's hacking. Oh, Fixie, that is just out of order.
That's rough.
That's dangling the carrot in front of the donkey, mate. That's mean. That's luring the fat kids into an unmarked van. I mean, that's. Oh. Yeah, it's a 6 item level upgrade for you, isn't it? Might as well use it. Mine was an analogy, not an actual name calling thing, right? I wasn't calling him a donkey. It's like dangling a carrot.
Take offense.
Oh shit. Yeah, irony, they did all sell. I'm back up to 1.2 million now. Whoa. Hold on a minute, I didn't get knocked off the platform, did I? Was it here?
Yeah, these things push you back.
Wild, you take control. I'm gonna set up here and just be raid leadery and watch you.
Get knocked off a platform.
Nah, I still get knocked off standing back here.
Troll coming to the right.
Oh, it's the dark wind.
That. Whee!
Oh, scary.
Found it.
It seems like 9.1 has a new meme. Speaking of memes, Shadow, you here all night or?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
You're such a meme, Shadow.
Yeah. He's the cause of a meme rather than the meme itself. Actually, he came on the there I go. He came on the other night, but didn't what he said hi and then he disappeared.
It's because we're not sociable enough to talk.
Yeah, is he still in guild then?
Something about leveling or something, or new stuff, or then left, or logged to another character.
Yeah, I can tell you we're paying attention.
Roll on floor, laughing my ass off. Thanks, legendary. Hey, I'm only doing this so I'd rather run back and deal with trash, right? All according to Keikaku. Gonna take one of these magic mushrooms. There we go.
Whee!
What
Flying
boss is
no
this?
sap.
Remnant?
Yeah.
Yeah, Remnant, isn't it? Not too many tactics to go through, but certainly key ones that can wipe the raid if they're not done properly. I think we did alright. We
Like
won
how to
Shadows
fly?
last week. Learn how to fly, yeah. Avenging Wrath should totally save you. Wait.
But this was dropped the shit on the edge of the platform thing. Yeah, like everyone gets knocked back.
Oh, being chased by the eye of the jailer. Oh. Oh my god. You wanna know how ridiculous Shadow looks? He's one of those casting mobs to me, and he's running around hovering. Oh, wait, I'm gonna old print screen that.
You've eaten the mushroom, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because I saw that the other day. I was like, what? How
Oh
the fuck
my
are these
god!
people?
Right, look how broken the fucking mount is that somebody's on.
You do sound a bit high, Blue.
Yeah, man. There's no way I'm gonna get through these raids. It's excessive drug use. Everybody looks amazing.
So what do we look like on these hands?
The same as you did on the horse.
No, I meant, do the mounts look any different?
No.
They're part of that patch
Oh,
thing.
they look more skeletal. Anyway, we should probably do some boss killing. Right, let's get this one down before break. So, it's the hand mount that Shadow's on. I think it's just, to be honest with you, Shadow, it's not any different. It's just lighter in colour because of, well, everything. So Orbital Men, when me or Wild cause the boss to fire like a black beam of whatever torment through the orb, or suffering through the orb will be able to be nuked. You have to nuke it, pick it up, and throw it to the edge of the room. So somebody just has to do that. Ideally, to run back as quick as you can. Okay. What I sort of suggest, and this was so we survived the knockback, because we did wipe, I think, the first time we did this with a knockback. If you get Malevolence, so everybody needs to be aware of this debuff. If you get Malevolence, you need to run to the green marker, and you need to stand with your back to the raid until it's dispelled. Once dispelled, Gary, go away. Once dispelled, it will knock you back, and if you're close enough to the green marker, it won't knock you off the edge. So try to be green marker side of the boss. If you're too far to the other side, you will get knocked off. All right. Utilize this half of the room, guys. That the green marker's on. You'll see swirlies on the floor every time the boss hits 80%, 60%, or 30% health. Just avoid them. Just stay off the bad shit. When you're carrying the orb, you get slower and slower, so just run as quick as you can to the edge of the room and throw it off the edge. That's pretty much it. Then there's an aura that keeps doing raid-wide damage, but that's unavoidable. I know flasks are running out, but don't worry about it, guys. We should be able to do this quite easily.
It's the one we hugged the boss a bit.
We all sort of stood where my green circle is a bit.
Yep.
That way, when it knocked us back, we didn't get
yes.
too far over.
Yep.
Can we get a feast? There's enough people without food.
Yeah, hold on, I've got one of those thingies.
Oh, have you got one? I was just say if not, I can grab them at the kill bank because there's some in there. Yep.
Yeah, I looked the other day and there's still about 3 stacks.
Yeah, I didn't take them out last week because Drew was doing all the feasting. So
yeah, I didn't take them out because Drew was doing all the feasting.
I've been getting these from the garden, so from the Queen's Conservatory. So
right, let's just pull timer. Once this guy's down, we'll have a break, and then we'll move on to Pain.
5, 4,
not Painsmith,
3,
Soul Render.
2, 1.
Remember, Malevolence, you must run to the green marker and have your back to the middle of the raid, to the boss, alright? So face the outside of the ring. Okay, aim the orb this way.
3, 2.
So ignore the orb for a second. Okay, cool. You can nuke the orb. Alright, Malevolence coming up. Don't be too close to the orb, melee, because the knockback will kill you. Right, whoever's got Malevolence, dip it, run to the green marker.
Beware.
Right, hold fire dispelling. Do not dispel for a second. Really? 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 Do not dispel for a second, so if someone dispels and gets me and Dip it killed. Are you sure?
There was a big black clonal over it. I don't know if it was just unlucky positioning.
Oh wait, so Dip it died?
It was this malice.
Yeah, Dip it. If you see the malice, just next time you're up, don't just wait till it passes. There's no urgency in you getting to where you get, but yeah. Did the orb go off the edge?
Yeah, didn't Dip it have it in a hand.
No, I had it. Oh, I got yeeted, so yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, so technically it went off the fucking edge. It went out of the world.
Whoever's got Trampus, you need to move to green and face outwards.
Oh god. Right. Trampus, if you get the Malevolence debuff, run to the green marker, put your back to the raid, and don't move until you're dispelled. You'll know you've been dispelled because your back will you'll go flying backwards. If there's anything on there that would hurt you or kill you, you wait for it to pass.
Or beated.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's your first time here, mate. I'm just trying to emphasize it because it is a wipe factor. Right, watch the swirlies. That's it. Okay, cool. I'll bring the boss back to the middle. Right, okay. So that's Baranka. Knows his stuff. Good job. Yeah, those swirlies will get worse as the fight goes on. But I think we want to bloodlust to 30%, don't we, Tuck? Okay. So you can't do any damage to the orb until Wild does what he's doing. Okay, nuke the orb. Nice. Malevolence coming up on somebody. It's on Fixie. Yeah, Fixie knows what's what. It's good. Don't be near the edge. Hold on a second. There's a shaman that's going to die. Right, okay. Dispel. Yeah. Trampus, you gotta stay. You gotta move back to between green and the boss. You will get knocked off the edge if you don't, mate. Is it your boss, Wild?
Beware.
Nice, mate. The orb frequency starts to go up, but we will get to the point where we're just going to zerg the boss. Shit. Who's in charge of dispelling?
Tuck.
Okay. That's alright. I was kind of hoping whoever it was would shout out, but I get it. Tuck's not using their mic, so.
Hug up.
Watch the shit on the floor. Right, watch the swirlies. Cool, bloodlust. Pop everything, guys. Nuke it. Still gonna worry about a couple of the orbs. In fact, what do the orbs even do? The dots?
Some raid damage.
Yeah. We'll get rid of one of them at least. Although, to be fair, yeah, if we get rid of one and then just zerg the boss down. Okay, Nosep, run to the green marker. Green marker, Nosep. Green marker, green marker, green marker. There you go. That's the green marker. Nope, that's the edge of the room. That's the wrong green... For fuck's sake. Nosep, green marker. Big green marker. Triangle, upside down. There you go. Right, the spell. Jesus fucking Christ, Nosep. I know this is probably your first night. Is it your first night here?
Nope.
No. Nah, actually, no excuse then. Just do the boss down. For fuck's sake. Use healing cooldowns. The thing is, right? People that haven't been here, like Legendary and Hubbubs, have just come in and nailed the tactics. And then those that were here last week are like, what? Tactics? Oh, I don't fucking believe this. Oh.
Is the release right here, or should I wait for a res?
You are Reggie.
Oh, Reggie.
That's just a kick in the dick, Blue.
Well, yeah, because of that... guys, I'm going to put break timer in, so there's no point running off just yet. Break timer's going up now. So, yeah, don't worry about running to the next boss. But come back, be back here for 15, 16 minutes past. The thing is, Irony, it's probably worth keeping for the set bonus if I go for the Unholy set. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, because that set bonus is Unholy, whereas my chest is Blood.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we've killed far more bosses at this point than we did last week. So we're going to hit a prog boss tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to one-shot it this week.
Yeah, I mean, you might not want to jinx that dip it if at all possible.
We're going to two-shot it this week.
Oh, follow me, Irony. What's that all about?
Can anyone make me a haste gem, possibly, please?
We can get you one out of the bank.
There's hundreds of gems in the bank. I'll put one down if you need one from me.
It's alright, I can put one down. If that's the case.
The privates chose me
Oh.
for a reason.
If anyone needs a chance, just give me a shout. I've not actually checked on how full the bank was recently.
There you go. I've got a socketed hand and a socketed chest. I think, how many melees do I need now? Is it one more or two? It's two, isn't it? Dakota sent me a really cool or wild. Oh, was it Dakota? Yep, that was Dakota. Dakota sent me a cool macro. Oh, I think I've only got to click on it one more time. So, Hubbubs, the next two we're going for are literally in the order, actually. So it's Soul Render, Dormazane, and then Painsmith Raznal. Now, Soul Render is pretty straightforward. I'm quite confident we'll get him down. The next one is the one we struggled with last week. So, thanks, Wild. So, yeah. If you look up those two at least, that'd be cool. Right. No worries. I've put kind of not idiot guides, but I mean it's more an idiot guide for me. But in the raid, what they called, raid tactics or something like that.
Raid guides.
Raid guides. Thanks. I'm not on that tab, so I couldn't see it. In raid guides, I've put some notes as to kind of like, easy notes, and then obviously the videos have been linked by some of the chaps. I think they're like 3 or 4 minute videos. They're pretty good. It's not this one, mate. It's the next one. There's 2. So this one is the one with the red shit on the floor. The one with Garrosh. Yeah. So you stay whatever you want to stay on that one.
Use the Anima Flow teleport to the Beast Warrens Blue. It's faster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this woman's got an afro. I didn't know you could get an afro. They're trying to be culturally diverse now with white character creations. Then you're riding a 2-person mount here, Irony, so it could be lazy.
Our enemies amass outside hell.
I have to do that wild quest later to kill the bonus objectives.
Yeah. It'll probably end up being worth it.
Yeah, for 1,000 deaths of ants rep, definitely.
loss of DKP.
That's alright. So you guys can just build a bridge and get over it.
I feel like someone's the one that has to say, come on, Blue Man, we're all here waiting for you. You know, it's not all night.
It's alright, you guys could have cracked on with trash without me for a second.
We were scared, we didn't want to do it without you. I mean, what is a rage guard, really?
What's a what?
A rage guard. I mean, if that's your job, and someone says, congratulations, you've won the role of rage guard, you know, what do I do as my job?
No idea.
Do I guard against rage? Do I bring rage?
Guard all the rage.
I mean, it's not a job title you see frequently advertised in the newspapers now, is it?
I don't know.
Judging by how people reacted over the fucking football, there'd be plenty of applicants.
Comes with uniform.
I think it sounds something like that I would be particularly suited to.
Possibly.
Are you saying rage or ranged?
Oh, now Painbinker. Now that sounds like a job.
I don't. Are you saying range as in range DPS or raged as in
Oh,
angry?
rage guard isn't boys we just killed. You know, now someone has to write a letter to his wife saying first day didn't go so well.
How the
Group of
fuck are
people
you
came
top
in
of
and killed me.
DPS irony?
I'm just that good.
Yeah, right. Somebody used fucking holy shotgun. Oh no, a more forged blade. Right. Okay. Soul Render. Did I make any notes on this guy? I fucking didn't.
A little bit of dancing because the floor lights up and we got to keep moving.
Oh, we should probably buff and stuff too.
Chain pullers.
Yeah, I'm just putting some markers down for the chain pullers. Right. Okay, so throughout this fight, there's going to be a number of things that are going on. The markers represent where the chains will be that we need to pull to free them. One person breaks each chain, so 3 people grab them. Same 3 as last week if you want. We break them in the order of skull, X, and square. Simple as that, really. If we don't, after a certain time's elapsed, I think it's pretty much a raid wipe. No traffic lights this week, are any? Couldn't be bothered. I just went with the top 3 markers. Okay, so Saru, which one did you take last week? Did you take one of them as well?
I took blue just because nobody took it, but yeah, I'll take blue again.
Yeah, if you take blue, and then we've got Fixie and Dakota doing the other 2. Guys, throughout this fight, there'll be phases where 3 of the 4 segments, so split between the lines, lights up red. It's a dancing boss. We just have to move to the clear marker each time, okay? And during that phase, I think it tends to be the same order, but yeah, just move to the area that's not filling up with red. Sometimes it fills from the back of the room, sometimes it fills from the front of the room. It's just depending on what part of the fight it's on. Do we get ads, if I remember right? We have to nuke the ads as well, don't we?
Yeah.
You get the circle underneath you that makes the ads take a lot of damage.
Yes, so drop your debuff on the ads. So if you've got the red circle underneath you, run to the ads. That will increase the damage they take. They can be slowed as well. So, again, make sure... Can we don't do the animal horde just before a boss fight, guys, please? Yeah, yeah, we need to drop the debuff on the ads, slow the ads, and kill them before they get to the end of the room. Otherwise, we're in trouble. That's pretty mostly much it. We tank swap on rune blades, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's too much more, to be honest with you.
Was there? I could be wrong. Was there something about one person can't take the chains themselves that needs a few folk, or is that? Am I
No, that's probably heroic.
Ah.
Yeah. No, on normal, yeah, one person's enough to take chains. Can we have people use their second flask and a food buff if we've got one? Do we need a food buff actually?
I don't think very many people died last fight, so it shouldn't be any need to put a feast down.
I don't think we need a cauldron either because we've got enough alchemists for a 2-hour buff. I'll just use my own food. Enough cauldrons for a 2-hour buff. Or enough alchemists 2-hour buff that everyone could have took 2 from the cauldron, so. Yes, just a little golden rule, guys. You know the deal. Let's not put down weird fucking things before a boss fight. Please. I think we're all good, to be honest with you. Stewards are fine. Acrobat stewards are fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excellent. More screams to echo within my chamber.
Did we save Bloodlust for the last part of the fight? Can't remember.
Beware.
Right. Back of the room, guys. Move over to the blue side. Blue side, blue side. Come over. Quick, quick, quick. Go, 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 go. Now watch the segments because they'll fill up red. And that's what we want to avoid.
Garlic thing.
That's just the odd one off.
Okay.
Yep, so put them on the ads, guys. Drop those red circles on the ads. Prioritize the ads, please, guys, as well. Again, drop them off at the ads. If one hasn't had a debuff, feel free to chuck it on that one.
Bear in mind, you also take damage in that circle if you're not the person with it.
Yep. Torment, it is the second one in, so the one between the red and the blue. Red and the blue segment. He seem a bit slower than last week. Unless when he hits 100% energy, he does something. Right, drop that red shit away from the raid. The chain's broken, yeah?
Last one just done, I think.
Yeah, that was a bit close. I think 1 or 2 were low, but... Okay, far end, skull end, all the way to the end. Go, 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 go. Okay, middle-ish? Yes, go red. Segment, yep. Nice.
Red, blue, red, blue.
Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. And then it's skull. Blue, sorry, blue. Oh, skull. Now. I was as bad as you last week telling people to go left twice. And all the way to the other side, guys. All the way to the other side. Don't stand in the pool underneath Garrosh.
Oh shit, red, blue, red, blue.
Yeah, I was just like that time. Get Hubba Bubbas up after Angel Form.
Beware.
Blue side, blue side, blue side, blue side. Just pan your camera around if you hear the word torment at any point, guys, just to see. Ads. Sorry, what? I fucked up there. I'm panicking too much about where everyone is or isn't. Remember, those ads can't get to the boss.
Remember, you can stun them.
Torment, blue, red?
Blue, red. Yep.
Right, 3 chains, 1 at a time. Just make sure the health's not too low when you break them. Fixie will break his first.
Hey.
Okay, that's fine. Next one. Okay, hold fire on the last for a second. Yep, do it, do it, do it.
I'm gonna roll backwards with it.
Yeah, can we try not to...
Blue
side. Can we just be a little bit more vigilant with the circles? I know we've got melee DPS that are keen to nuke the boss, but not at the expense of... yeah.
I mean, it wasn't me, so I can just roll away.
No, it wasn't you. But there was one point where I had 2 melee DPS right on me. I think what's worse is...
it might have been me when I was doing the chain.
Do you know, I'll be honest with you, I don't care who it was. I'm just asking it doesn't happen again, that's all.
Red, blue, exactly the same pattern as last time. He's going to move to skull, then back here.
Right, yep. Next one along, red and skull. And then skull. And then I think it's red, blue next. Is that irony?
Oh no.
Blue. Yeah.
Now it's red, blue.
Yeah, red, blue should be the last one. Red, blue, guys. Somebody's in the red. Oh, Fixie. That's bubble. Skull red, skull red, skull red. There's no cleave damage, so anybody who's trying to avoid those AoEs around the melee can stack on the tanks. Although the ads are now priority, so it doesn't really matter. That's fine, Tuck. Blue? Most of you guys are there anyway. Tuck, are you doing the thing? Nice.
Taking mine first again.
To the guy, guys, please.
The last chain's broken? Yeah. Right. It's the second one in, so between red and blue, red and blue, red and blue.
And we've got tormented eruptions again.
Yeah, should be alright now, I think. And everyone gets a little cutscene afterwards.
They said I must answer for my crimes. Repent for my sins. But every choice I made, I would proudly make again. You will submit. I submit to no one. Not you. Not the jailer. And not that coward Thrall.
There's an annoying red marker bouncing up and down in the middle of the cutscene.
There's some pullage back here.
I'm not asking anybody to do it, but are the shards tradable?
Don't think so. As soon as you pick them up,
No,
they become soulbound.
Yeah, okay.
For you pet collectors there, I've got Iron Grasp. Anyone wants it?
Ooh.
And you have to roll. To be fair, you have to roll.
What did you get?
Had a bet.
Apparently my roll's bugged. That's 3 rolls and all at 1.
You almost deserve a prize for that.
I think I deserve the pet.
Moo, you've rolled a few ones tonight, haven't you? Or two, at least 2.
Right. So I said it's just 1s today. That's all I.
No, I should put up the other one for treats. I'm not a collector. I already opened it, so sorry guys.
Well, wouldn't worry about it, mate. Can you not reparcel them, repackage them?
I can try.
Why don't you just put in a cage?
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant, but not using the correct term at all.
A cage is a sort of package. Put a bow on it, you know. To be honest, you can't trade it unless you put it in a cage.
Alright, be careful here, guys. You've got swinging axes, and then you've got fire that comes up through the floor. Don't go too far ahead, because if you pull, it shuts everybody out. So wait till everyone's here. So Nozep and Baranka have got to get here yet.
You've got more than a one move.
I know! I was just saying without pressing the button going, yay, look, I got more than a 1.
Nozep, do you want to come and join the rest of the raid? Tuck, let's go. Watch the floor because it lights up when we take on this guy.
Right, Shadow, I'll give you it after this guy.
Yeah, no worries.
It cleaves wild, so I'll face it away. That's my bad.
Okay, that's fucking busted.
What?
It's getting hot in here.
My unholy shard has a chance to trigger on everyone when I use Aura Mastery. Just watching like everyone leech health at the minute.
Apart from Sarah.
I'll just wait.
Yeah, don't release, there's no point. Oh god.
The joy.
I was not looking forward to this, and I genuinely thought we weren't going to get it tonight, so yeah.
See, I am actually kind of looking forward to it.
Oh.
That echo.
Right, there's a lot going on in this fight, so I'll just remind people, and for those that haven't been here with us before, okay? So this is a prog fight. We haven't killed this one yet, just so everybody knows. So don't expect an easy run, although fingers crossed we do all right on it. Every so often the boss will throw a hammer at me or Wild, which we will try and drop in one of the 4 corners of the room. Let's just chuck some markers. Actually, Wild, whilst I'm explaining, would you chuck the markers down in the middle of the 4 where the ball is we're going to go for, if you wouldn't mind. So, yeah, basically, to start with, me and Wild will drop in one of the corners of the room a... Sorry, mate, I meant where the ball spawns, not the thingy. But that's fine. You do what you need to do, that's fine. So ideally we'll try and drop it at the skull and the blue, but it's completely random depending on where we are and what abilities are going on, okay? The first weapon before he disappears in the transition, he will do a beam of spikes that come from the floor vertically and horizontally. So when we drop them in those corners, as long as you guys aren't at the edges of the room, you'll be fine, okay? The second time after he's reforged a new weapon, the pattern changes. So instead of one vertical, one horizontal, it comes out in a square from where we land. And the square gets bigger and bigger. So for example, you know, like the square will go sort of like in an L shape like this, and then it will come down here and get into a bigger L shape and so on and so forth. So you just have to make sure you move on to the square that the spikes were previously on as they're going down. Otherwise, you'll get caught when they come up. They don't do a massive amount of damage, but they do stun you, which can be a bit of a pain. So that's the hammer throw, and in the final weapon he uses, he does both. So you'll get the square that comes out, and you'll also get the lines that go vertically and horizontally. Okay, so that's one of the things you have to avoid throughout the fight. No worries, Branka. The reason for the moon, purple, green, and red marker. A line of spiky balls will drop that will fill one of those sides of the room. The middle one, or the one nearest where the markers are, so again the moon, the green, the purple, the middle one basically, everybody nukes and we pass through to get through them. If you don't and you get hit by them, it's a one shot. So you need to run through the middle of the spiky balls when we've killed it, okay? If we don't kill any of the balls, then naturally they're going to hit us and we're going to die. So you need to nuke the middle ball. I will say as well, 2 of you will have an ability around you which is called Shadow Steel Chains. Anybody that walks near you gets knocked back, okay? So if you've got the Shadow Steel Chains, ensure you're the last people to walk through the hole in the wall of balls.
The other guys don't block the hole and you're the last one.
Yeah, so as Baranka quite rightly said, if you are running through and you're the last one through, just run through and immediately run out the way of the gap in case there's people behind you that have it, okay? Again, try not to run into other players with that AoE. And once again, that AoE that comes around you, those chains, will be both during that phase and not during that phase. Again, I'm speaking pre-nerf here, so, or pre-fix. I don't know how this fight's changed. We're going to find out together. The last thing to be aware of is at 70% and 40%, the boss will jump onto the platform and forge a new weapon. This is the weapon I'm on about he changes, which changes the spikes on the floor. When he does that, you kind of have like a sort of Tetris-style waves of spikes that come from that end of the room that will have one gap that you have to go through, okay? So it will come from the purple end of the room, and it'll be a line, and there'll be one square thick of spikes that you can get through, as well as fire that hits the ground. So just be aware of that and avoid getting hit by the spikes, avoid getting hit by the fire. He'll do that for a bit, then he'll transition back into phase 1. That is pretty much it. The hardest part about this is the spiky balls and the chains. I think the spikes on the floor are relatively straightforward to deal with, but you know, they can catch you off guard. I just know from somebody typing, I think it was Tuck earlier, that they have made changes, or Dakota, I can't remember who it was now, that they have made changes to this fight, but I couldn't find any patch notes. So, well, I didn't really have time to look, to be fair. Right.
We'll be back in a sec, guys. The system decided to do an update.
No, that's fine, mate. We'll wait for it to come online. Blackened armor duration has been reduced. What's blackened armor?
Isn't that the thing that you get when the hammer or the sword hits you when it's thrown?
Oh, the debuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shadow Steel Ember damage reduced by 25%. So that's the fire during the transitional phases.
The chains will now also prefer a ranged target.
Yeah, see, our biggest problem wasn't so much the abilities, but it was how much they were hitting us. Like the spiky balls, for example, at the same time as the waves of spikes. And none of that's changed. It's just... Yeah, I don't think it's had enough of a nerf. Well, okay. I mean, what I would like to have seen changed hasn't been nerfed.
I don't know, that blackened... Well, okay for tanks, but...
Yeah, but that wasn't really an issue. I mean, me and Wild were... Do you know what I mean? There was no real threat for that.
Yeah, to be honest, it was just kind of general staying alive ability.
Just because
I just felt low on health all the time.
1 down, 3 to go, Blue.
What's that?
We've got the Seal Breaker key.
I've got 2 of them.
Alright, 2 down, 2 to go.
Wait a minute, you went 1 down, 2 to go, then you went 2 down, 2 to go.
Oh, there's a 1 down, 3 to go.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask actually because I had no idea what it was for, but
It's for
Something to do with that hand mount, isn't it?
Yeah, the gold hand mount.
Okay. Right. Anybody got any questions or uncertainties before we pull this? Again, if I'm not caring if we kill it tonight or not. I mean, I'd like us to, but it's a hard boss fight, and that's why, you know, again, like last week, I was quite easy going on the whole thing. It doesn't really matter too much to me. Alright, I'll do a ready check. A few of you haven't seen this fight, so seeing it will be good. Even, you know. We'll tank the boss roughly in the center of the room.
And we can all hug the boss as well.
There's no cleave damage or anything like that, yeah. Just move away from the boss if you get
5,
the chains.
4,
So you don't accidentally hit a melee or someone
2,
else.
1.
That's the first change, isn't it? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Jeez. Right, run through the gap, guys, which is through the boss. Okay, good job. Okay, stay away from the middle of the room so we can... Okay. That was shit. Sorry, you ranged?
Yes.
Yeah, I get bored of this guy. Green side, guys, nuke the balls. Watch out, guys, don't get hit. Run through them. Spread out. Okay, good. Unleash your instrument. Shut up. Spike balls on the moon. One or two of them might get destroyed. So actually, no, we cancelled. Okay, between the gaps, guys. Avoid the fire. I mean, don't feel you have to stand purple side of the room. Just stand as far back as you want. Just and then move. It's so easy just to chill out back here and not get hit. Just see where the spikes are. Line yourself up nice and early. Move off the fire. And then through you go. There you go. Easy. Ooh, this phase being slowed down a bit. There you go. Boss is back in. Remember, as this fight goes on, everyone's getting a fiery debuff that does more damage. Although, lingering embers, flames seems to be doing less damage.
Yeah, it's manageable.
Spike death on the moon side, Nuki. Okay, through. Move out the way so the chainy guys can get through nice and easy. I'm going to drop it over in the corner I'm at. So L shapes now, remember guys, L shapes. Also healers, just be aware that when that hammer hits, everybody in the raid takes damage. So raiders, try and keep as much distance between the tank in the corner and yourself as possible. Okay, watch out. Spike balls on a side, red side. Let's give Hubbubs a res in a bit. Don't worry about the Hubbubs again, first time you're on the fight, so I don't expect you to kill it straight away. It's a juicy fight.
Yeah, nah, but I was just so close.
Nah, it's fine. And I said the same to the guys last week when things hit the fan there. It's just so much going on. Let's get a healer up, please, Battle Res. Insufficient screaming. What an asshole. Oh, phase change. Right. We've got waves of spikes as well as corner spikes coming. So, yeah. Bubble my way through this one. Come on, no Zep. Bubble if you need to, mate. I need everybody alive here. Right, good. Okay, Bloodlust Tuck. I need everyone to go to fucking town on this guy, alright? That's alright, no worries, no Zep. Don't worry about it. Right, remember wave. Actually, don't worry about the waves as such. Spike balls on moon. Spike balls on moon. Prioritize getting that middle one down. Nice. Right, give the people with chains plenty of room to work. Stay away from wilds. Come on, guys. Up that DPS. Come on. Watch those spikes. They don't do too much damage, but don't get hit by them if you can avoid it. Alright, gonna go to the moon. Skull. Watch spike balls are coming soon as well. It's on purple. Get nuking, guys. Get nuking. God, whoever that was, just scary stuff.
It wasn't me.
No, it was you, but like I know you knew what you were doing, but fuck me, I thought you were gonna get ran over.
No.
Just watch our healers. If anyone looks like they're low on mana in this phase, Drew, feel free to innovate. Remember, you can step on the spikes as they're going down. Oh, shit. Right, dropping it off in the corner I'm in. I know it's opposite where I normally would. Balls, purple, nuke 'em, nuke 'em, nuke 'em.
Mastering, just in case.
Yep. Anything like that is super good.
Like I said last week.
You can't get confident about you said last week. There was no way you could have called that. Because honest to God, last week that was so fucking hard. And to be honest with you, nothing was nerfed mechanically, only damage.
No, I said, like last week we said we were wiping all night. And I said it's gonna be the same as council. We wipe all night and the next time we one-shot it.
No. Shut up. Smart.
What? It's true. Fuck off.
That looks like a nice helm, dip it.
Yeah, that does look like a nice helm.
It is a very sexy helm.
Oh, this looks like a nice room for trash. Kel'Thuzad. I would assume Guardian of the First, so we're going to go right to start with. Let's head right, guys, as soon as you're in. Kneel before Zod. Yeah, it was a really good fight, actually. It was, yeah, I thought we might need a bit of a practice attempt tonight before we killed it, but no. Glad I was wrong. Also glad that we've now killed more than we ever have in one night. You didn't let me down. To be honest with you, Nosep, the thing for me, and this goes for anybody, is if, and I said it as I said to Hub about and sort of Legendary, and I suppose Trampus to that extent, if people fuck up on that fight, it's their first time there, it's so difficult to kind of to get their head around the tactics because of how much is going on. But
hell, we weren't even getting to like the second phase first attempts last week.
Yeah, and to go in and one-shot it, I mean, that's fantastic. So that there was no letdown. I mean, for me, any other boss, if you or anybody who was here last week is dying on mechanics that the three newer people to this raid were doing with no issue, then yeah, obviously that's a problem. But did they reduce the health pool on the spiky balls?
Didn't feel like it.
Oh, more ranged.
Yeah.
Or just get about 20 monks in the raid to touch a death them. I mean, that tends to be a pretty interesting way of doing things.
And I think those chains didn't go on the melee anymore, because the melee were completely spotless.
Yes, which meant the melee could help on the balls without worrying about somebody accidentally.
Yeah.
Oh, not back.
That bleed is dangerous.
I know, I put a blessing on you there, mate, because you had 2 stacks. We're gonna go down this corridor behind this trash, guys. Good, are we doing heroic before you know it?
Easy.
Yes.
I think we have to kill.
Why are we challenging in the mythic race to finish on the second bloody week?
Who's in the lead with that at the minute? Do we know? Or where they are?
I thought it was still a race for heroic.
No, 33 guilds killed heroic. 33 raids killed heroic in the first week.
There's a
Maybe
name.
we're doing that boss we just did when I looked earlier.
Ah, okay. To be fair,
What the hell do you do for the rest of the season? I mean, I just find that so sad.
I don't know.
You go to PTR and practice the next lot of shit.
Yeah.
So when it releases, you can one-shot it.
You get
or whatever.
sponsorships as well.
I was actually watching a talk with some of the mythic raid leaders. They actually treat WoW as a seasonal game, kill the thing, and then go play other games until the next set of content comes out.
There's a named mob on the side, by the way.
There's a what?
A named mob on the side. Might have a drop again.
Oh, up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can get it. Yeah, might as well. Right, so I'll go through the notes I've explained on this boss, or I've written down on this boss anyway, for Guardian of the First. So I'll just briefly go through the mechanics I've made notes of that are in effect and what we just need to do with them. It's relatively straightforward. You sure that was named Mob?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I didn't get jack shit.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary.
Oh, fuck him then.
Gibbet.
Right, this fight is a little bit of a DPS race. We have to kill it before we destroy all 3 crystals, and I'll explain what's going on that front in just a second, okay? The boss does threat neutralization, so basically 3 or several raid members will have circles around them. Just move away from other raiders, alright? That kind of deal. Boss will do disintegration, which is a laser that fires in a straight line. Just dodge it. If you don't dodge it, you get a dot and you're stunned. So if you see him do disintegration, don't be the way he's facing. Form Sentry. So I've made note of that. Constant damage to random raid members with suppression fields, which silence and pacifies. I'm just trying to remember why I wrote that. Yeah. Yeah, Sunder's the main one, isn't it? So, Melly, you can't stand on the tanks here because Sunder is a cleave. I can't stand on Wild and Wild can't stand on me. It's a 6-yard thing, so anyone within 6 yards a hit. Yeah, I can't remember what Form Sentry was now. Oh, yeah, these are Guardians that drop suppression fields. Aren't they? Don't they fly around or something like that? And if you're underneath them, you get silenced and pacified. I think that was the Form Sentry. At 0% energy, the boss will trigger raid-wide damage. So each cast increases damage done by that ability by 100%. So what we do is we take the boss to the energy cores to stop him casting that. And I think him casting it is the only way he could destroy the ads flying around. So he does need to get at least 1 cast off, I think, to destroy any ads. I'm sure they have to be destroyed by the mechanic.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Cool, thanks Monty. I was just hoping somebody would confirm. When the boss is near the core, it does radiant energy, which is constant AoE damage to the whole area. If it's deadly, if the boss is near a core, you guys need to stack on that core and on the boss, okay? So I think that means, for example, Wild will be on the very edge of the circle facing the boss away. If he's tanking, we'll cuddle up behind the boss in the circle. If you're outside the circle when he's near an energy core, I think it's a one-shot. So don't be outside the... Then, after a while, the core will explode. And when it does, everybody needs to get out the raid. Out of the range of the circle. The further you are away, the better. If you're too close to it when it goes off, you'll take too much damage and you may get one shot, so you need to move away. So, Tuck, unstable energy, that's after the core explodes, isn't it? Oh, no, sorry. Unstable energy is for outside of the core. Meltdown is the thing. I'll try and shout to run away from the core. So Wild, yeah, when the boss runs out of energy, let me just clear the markers from the old one. We'll just go skull, red, and then the unmarked one at the back. Actually, I better put a blue marker down because. Cool. But throughout the fight, we'll just keep away from those cores until the boss runs out of energy. This is a DPS race, guys. Bloodlust, I think we can do it off the start, Tuck. Would you agree? Because there is no mechanic that requires later on. Yeah, Monty, I don't know if you've heard anything different. I know you sometimes pick up on stuff.
I don't remember anything different.
No, that's cool. We'll do it at the start when everyone's got their cooldowns and whatnot. We'll just hammer through the boss. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, Fixie. So everyone's got cooldowns. So yeah, stay out the bad shit. If a boss is next to a core, stack on it, and then when the core explodes, move out. Rinse and repeat. Actually, can we chuck a feast down? If we could at least get everybody.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, nice one. Thank you, Moo. If we could at least get everyone sort of fed, that'd be nice. I need to get more Shadow Core Oil. Actually, I've run out.
You want some?
No, I've just used my last one, mate. Sorry, I've now run out. Sweet. Branka, shout when you're back, mate.
I'm ready.
Oh, you ready? Cool. Thanks, Tippet. Right, okay, good luck, guys. Prog boss, never done it before. Let's see how it goes, alright? I'm going to pull the boss over here to start with. For those that are here tonight, if we don't kill it, I mean, I'm confident we'll do alright. But if we don't kill it, have a look for tomorrow if you plan on raiding tomorrow. Oh shit, don't stand on me. Yeah, I want to move behind them. Yeah, stay away from everyone else. Stay away from wild, guys. Watch the beam. Wild, I'm going to taunt and I'm going to stand where you were. Okay, that was stupid. That was my bad. Wow, did you have a stack of Sunder? I didn't even see you with it.
I think you did two in quick succession.
Right, going to let the boss get a purging off, and then I'm going to move to in here. There you go. Everyone, stack up on the boss. Quick as you can.
My life's horrible if I die.
Yeah, you were lagging a bit there, Dips.
Yeah.
Too slow.
That's alright, no worries, Legendary again. First time we've done this fight. Move away, move away, move away, move away. How far as you can.
Beware.
Watch the beam. I'll stand here so I get the Sunder away from anyone else. Okay, Wild's got the boss now. So how does that work, Wild? We have to taunt and he does a double cast? Okay. That's harsh.
Beware.
Watch the beam. You guys don't have to stack on the boss now, by the way. It was only when he's near the crystal, yeah?
Truth, if everybody's close, that means there's plenty of room for everybody else to run with the bomb.
I'm just thinking of that shit that these guys have got.
Beware.
Okay, we're going to get one cast off and we're going to go to the blue because it's nearer.
Beware.
Brilliant.
Established. The Guardian will be empowered.
Just, yeah, that's fine, guys. Edge of the ring. No, don't go out, don't go out, don't go out, don't go out. Yeah, don't run out the rings. Just run to an edge of the ring and let people move out your way. Don't stand on me, please, Gary. That's it, Wild. We're in good positions here for tank swap. Good tank swap.
Beware. Beware.
We're going to let one cast go off and then we're going to move towards the last crystal.
Beware. Link established. The Guardian will be empowered. Charge depleted.
Are we doing this wrong? Or are we just bad on DPS?
Missing too many DPS there.
No, I think we're doing it wrong.
No, we're doing it as I read.
It just feels a bit
quick. DPS up, otherwise you can't do it.
Yeah.
DPS race.
I mean, to be fair, if we get to this point, it's probably doable. I mean, we did lose 4-5 DPS quite early on.
Yeah, 5 very early.
Yeah.
Which is like nearly half the DPS, so...
Yeah, the amount of damage that... I mean, 2 very hard hitting. In fact, these were all hitting hards. But this will be the enraged part of the fight now.
And next time he does his shit, you're done.
Yeah, we'd have to out heal it, but I think Purging Protocol starts to stack in damage. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys, a huge lag spike just hit me as soon as we went to go through that run. I'd hit movement speed and just didn't move.
Beware.
32% isn't too bad.
Would it be worth letting them cast it off twice? It just depends on the healers, I guess.
I think you're right. Let's give it one more shot.
Well, I think you could let him cast it off twice.
Well, to be fair, at a really big push, maybe 3 times.
3 seemed to be a big chunk of health.
Because we didn't start losing people till we got... Okay, let's go twice. We'll go for 2 casts. In fact, you could chain healing plan for healing cooldowns. Couldn't we? 4 healers, I mean, we could potentially do that.
Yeah, but if it ever gets to a 4th, that's pretty much all the DPS one shot.
Yeah, no, but just...
No.
Just tried 2.
Sorry, what I mean is... You'd have enough healing cooldowns for him to get 2 casts off. Not more than 2. My wording was wrong then.
It's a real long cast time though. People should have plenty of time to get close while you're doing the first cast and before the second one goes off.
See, I dragged him in straight away, like as soon as he started casting second. But if we can stay out longer, meaning that we have more uptime on him before we need to put him near a crystal. Yeah. Do you guys want to? Do you need to plan your healing cooldowns, or can you just heal? Without the need of planning cooldowns for 2 casts. I don't think you really need to rotate, do you? Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Guys, when the boss hits 0 energy, sort of stack quite close behind it. We'll tank near the outside of the circle of where we're going to move into. Let him get 2 casts off, just to give you guys more uptime on damage. And then we'll go in. If you get the circle around you, just move to the edge of the circle when we're near the energy core. Don't run out of it. Because you'll get 1 shot.
Does he do any cleaving during that phase, Blue?
He doesn't. He doesn't seem to do the sunder in the charge phase. No.
So, like Tuck said, should we just stack on the tank and the 3 people have the room then? For those circles.
Wild, you didn't notice him do sunder in the energy core phase, did you? I don't think he did. No. Yeah. So you guys can stack on us when he's charging by the core, but when we're not charging the core, you need to stay away from the blue and green tanks. So yeah. So whilst charging the core, stack on the tanks. We're both marked. Guys, this is a free step if you wouldn't mind eating it, unless you got your own food. Yeah, stack on the tanks, and if you get the circle, move to the back of the boss and make sure you're dropping the circles just at the edge but still inside the ring. Right, okay. Wild, I'm going to pull it to the edge of the sand, about here, and I'm going to face it towards where he starts for the first sunder, and then you can stand at a kind of a slight angle if you like. Well, What I'm thinking, Descartes, are two things. One, everybody's alive, and two, everyone's got cooldowns. Because there isn't any enrage or stacking mechanics that means he does more damage later on.
And I don't think there's a timer based like health, or is it health wise when he starts charging? Is it just energy?
He starts charging when we put him near a crystal, so there is no energy health trigger. So yeah, if we do it at the start, and guys, if you've got pots, then obviously I recommend using them. But this will be the last pool tonight. And then if we do it, great. If we don't, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll have a shot.
4, 3.
So we'll go for 2 casts. Right, so stay away from the blue and green markers at the minute. And watch the beams. Alright, watch that disintegration beam. Okay, first Sunder. Drew, you gotta stay away from the tanks, mate. You can't take the Sunder damage. No, Zep, you did the same thing. You can't stand near the tanks. Right, as much damage as you can, guys. We're gonna let him get 2 casts off.
Cast my Aura Mastery on this one.
There's 1.
Mastering now.
There's 2, and I'll let him get halfway through. There we go, cool. Yeah, stack on the tanks. And if you've got the circle round, you just move to a clear area away from the tanks. Yep, so just move to the back of the circles, guys. Run away, run away, run away. Well, that's a little bit better. Bear in mind, we've already had Bloodlust here. Tip it.
Shit, sorry.
Right, we can't lose DPS on this fight. Again, first night here, I'm not going to make a song and dance about it, but we can't have people dying here, guys, alright? Battle res, dip it, might as well, if you wouldn't mind, please, guys. Tuck, can you use cooldowns and go for, or you and dip move, or hub-ups, and we'll go for 3 this time?
Beware.
You sure?
Yeah, it was too much. 2 almost killed us.
Wild, don't pull him in until he's about 75% into his cast then. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't know if Tuck could use Spirit Link or something that would have made a difference, but... Right, here's the first one. Cool. Here comes the second one. Wait for it. Wild out. Wait for it. Oh, that's me. I thought you had aggro. Sorry. Stack on the tanks unless you have to circle around you, then move away from us. Right, move away, move away, move away. Okay, watch the beam. Okay, first Sunder, second Sunder. Okay, good. Yeah, Wild, I fucked up on that last one. If you wait for a bigger cast before we drag him in on his 3rd cast. And then we've got... Watch the beam, watch the beam. Good movement, guys, I saw you all, that's good. Okay, watch the beam.
Beware.
First purging protocol.
Beware.
Okay, we need a big healing cooldown for this one, I think. Nice. Okay. That's good, Wild. Very good. Okay, edge of the circle, mate. Everyone stacks on us. Guys, big DPS now. We've got until he charges and then before he runs out of energy one more time. It is possible, but very, very clutch. Right, run away, run away, run away. Okay. Watch the beam, watch the beam, watch the beam. Alright guys, can you move away from me and move to the red marker? Sorry, I don't want you just getting hit by this, that's all. Alright, come on guys, 20%. Push, push, push. Save defensive cooldowns for if we need them transitioning into the final kind of wipe part of the raid.
Still got Aura Mastery now.
Yeah, keep it, mate.
We'll
keep it for the second or third cast. Come on, guys, push.
I'll save it for the third cast. Everyone will have to use extra defensives with it.
Yeah.
So hopefully we won't die.
Right, first disintegration. Purging, sorry. Disintegration, give us a little bit of a lifeline. Right, second one. Save your Aura Mastery for the third irony. Right. Use defensives, guys, if you got them.
3 now.
Beware. Beware.
Self-res, Tuck. Self-res. Oh,
so close.
Touch it, Wild! Touch it!
Beware.
Yeah, that's easy. We can do this. I'm going to come back tomorrow, but I think we can do this.
Oh, we almost had the fucker.
Do you want one more? One more.
Yeah,
one more.
one more.
One more. One more. One more. One more. Last pool of the night. Last pool of the night.
Just checking. See.
Right, wait, there are 2 people talking that.
Dip it, you go first.
Said got to do it KOD style.
Right. Sorry?
See when he's in absorbing or charging the statue?
Yep.
Does he take reduced damage or does he...
No.
Okay.
Nothing changes. Right. Okay, Irony, are you going to have Aura Mastery up for all 3?
3-minute cooldown. I'll have it for the first and the third, maybe.
Right. For the
I'll let
first,
you know if it comes
for
up
the first
earlier.
one, Wild, we'll go with 3 casts. Irony, use Aura Mastery on the third one. And then we'll drag out the 4th cast, but interrupt it. I'll try and remember and not panic next time as well. Right, eat the feast quick, guys. Come on, last pull of the night. We've got this. We've got this. Just remember, you're only allowed to stack on the tanks during the pillar phases, okay? Let's not do it outside of that. I think you guys can run around or through the pillars. I don't think you're restricted in that sense, okay? Cool. Right, good luck, guys.
You can use it potion at start and close to the end.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, I'm gonna stand where I am now. Bloodlust is up, cool.
Beware.
Okay. Hey, we've got Sunders coming up shortly, so don't be on the tanks. Good job. Okay, cool. That's good. Keep that damage up, guys. Some real nice numbers. I know we use Bloodlust, but we're still doing good.
Beware.
Okay, first Purging Protocol.
Beware.
Second Purging Protocol.
Beware.
Right, Irony's Aura Mastering. We're gonna let this one go off. Third Purging Protocol. Right. In we go, in we go, in we go. Cool. Right. Stack on the tanks. Big damage, big deeps. Healers obviously recover us up as best you can. No Trampus. That was not what we said. Move away, move away, move away. Far away as you can. Move away, less damage. Watch the disintegration beam. Battle res Trampus. Come on, Trampus. Irony? Battle res Irony. Come on, guys. Beam. Wait, have we lost you as well, Hubbalubs?
No, I just think I went into something.
Oh, you're alive. That's fine. That's all that matters. Right now, Nosep's dead. Guys, last pull of the night does not mean the slacking pull of the night. Sorry, Wild. I fucked up. I didn't taunt off you because I'm too busy berating those that should be able to avoid tactics. We're gonna go for the blue one next. Okay, Shadow. Good rolls. Well done. Tuck, we're only gonna get away with 2 this time, right?
Yep. I don't have mastery.
Oh, you're alive again, sorry.
Beware.
Right. 2 casts. There's 1.
Beware.
1 more.
Beware.
Okay, you can stack on blue. And use the rest of the ring if you get the debuffs. If there's a res available, when a res is available, let's get somebody up.
Beware.
Yeah, Irony's dead again. Irony, what's going on, man?
I don't know, I was inside the ring and I went down.
Fuck's sake. Last pull of night, guys, means extra effort. Never mind. I wish I called it when I did. That's
It was
disappointing.
actually a few percent ahead where it was on the last circle.
Yeah. But it didn't help that Nozep was dead, Trampus was dead. We'd already used the battle res on Irony. You know, I shouldn't be using battle reses, guys, until at least the clutch phase. All that damage is easily avoidable. First night on it, so, you know, I probably shouldn't be so harsh, but they were simple mechanics to avoid. But that's fine.
Okay, you're 1 boss ahead of where you were last week.
The thing is, though, we could have easily been another one. And we could have been straight on Fate Scribe tomorrow, which would have been great. But it's fine. Yeah, we got a prog kill tonight, so. Right. End of raid. Can you guys please sign up now if you know you're coming tomorrow? If you don't know or you're not coming tomorrow, then don't worry about it. No problem at all. I won't berate you. I don't really want excuses either. If you can't make it, you can't make it. No problem. I will upload logs. Pat on the back, really, guys. Tonight was pretty good. You know, prog kill. Very easy prog kill, I should say. Which makes me super happy. But yes, tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's come back here. Let's get a couple more kills. But thank you very much. Yeah, that's fine, Hubbard. You know, again, you know, come